A solid first move that leads several good openings. A proactive response that battles for the center, protecting the pawn and building center control. Knight f6 protects the d5 pawn and controls the e4 square. c4 gains space on the queen side, prepares to develop the knight to c3, and invites black to give up control of the e4 square after d takes c4. e6 defends the d5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. Knight c3 develops the knight, attacks the d5 pawn, and controls the e4 square. Bishop e7 develops the bishop, supports the knight on f6, and prepares castling. Bishop g5 develops the bishop and attacks the knight on f6. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. e3 supports the d4 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Knight bd7 develops the knight toward the center, adds another defender to f6, and controls c5 and e5. Rook c1 develops the rook and places it on the c file, which is likely to open in the future. This is a book move, meaning it follows established opening theory. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade, a straightforward recapture. Out comes the queen and into the battle. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This offers an equal trade of pieces. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This attacks white's pawn chain. This is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade, a clear recapture. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. The better move was to capture a queen that was threatening to win material. This permits the opponent to move a rook to a more active position. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. One of the best moves. Very precise. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This protects the attacked pawn. This is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. Right on target. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. The clearly correct move for a threatened rook. This moves the pawn to safety. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled on the file. This is a fair move. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This moves the rook to safety. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the rook on a safer square. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. The clearly correct move for a threatened rook. This leads to losing a knight. This is the way to win a knight. Recaptures. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. The queen was sacrificed. A brilliant move. This is the way to win a rook.